Peace and love, brothers and sisters. Peace and love. Y'all know who it be. It's always me. It's the Aquamarine Amicus Warrior. It's the Heyoka. And I'm here to drop my knowledge and speak my peace for all my brothers and sisters across the land and sea. My message today is respect. And I need y'all to feel me on this logic. No matter what job you do, if you're a construction worker, if you're a landscape contractor, if you work at a car wash, if you work as a janitor, if you work as serving food at a kid's school, you a hero, okay? If you work as a fucking police officer, like Tom McDonald's song says, you're a hero because you get your ass, whatever color your ass may be, by the pigmentation of the sun, you get your ass out here, whether you man or a woman, and you get out here and you make it do what it do for you, for yourself, for your family, for your pack, okay? One of the reasons why I respect wolves and hyenas so much is because a hyena will go and make sure they pack will eat, okay? And if a member of their pack is to disappear, they won't smell that member of their pack out until they figure out where that pack member is. And if they have been hurt and or killed by a different species, they will kill that species with all members of their pack to make sure that other species knows, don't fuck with us, okay? Wolves, the reason why they're a beautiful species to me is because they work together as a unit to take down the biggest prey. Human beings, I don't understand. I truly do. Don't, excuse me. I do and I don't at the same time. Because we have these same qualities as a wolf or a hyena, but we don't use them. We don't have the eyes of a hawk to see an innocent brother or sister on the street struggling to try to get some food in their belly, and all they do is ask you for a quarter or a dollar, but you look down on them and say, get your ass a fucking job. You don't know what their job was before. They could have been a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. They could have owned their own country. They could have fucking had 6 Benz, 4 Rolls Royce, and 2 Ferraris, and 3 Hummers sitting in their driveway. But because of some bad financial decisions, or because they weren't humbling themselves like they should have been, God snapped his fingers, and they don't have what they have anymore, okay? People are so quick to look down on a person because they work at a menial job, as being a policeman, a fireman, a construction worker, a florist, a landscape contractor, a baker, a butcher, a candlestick maker, for all that is worth. And they think, oh, the price of living has grown up, so we don't think you should be working that menial job or whatever. What the fuck? A job is a job. It don't matter, okay? People should be grateful that they even have a job nowadays. Because, like, with the recession and shit, it's very hard to keep a job when they trying to replace you with a fucking robot or Android or an AI that can do the shit so much better than you can, okay? People need to remember that. The smallest task reaps the greatest rewards. The smallest blessing reaps the greatest rewards too. Just because you ain't driving a Ferrari or a Benz and you taking a bus or an Uber or a Lyft to school, or you paying your friend 10 or 20 bucks, 30 bucks to bring your ass to your job, doesn't mean you ain't a hero. Give yourself a pat on the back. Clap your hands, snap your fingers, whatever you want to do. At the end of the week, sit your ass down, drink your motherfucking beer, your fucking wine, your fucking Moscato, your fucking margarita. Go out dancing for a day or a night. Hey, if you want to. But you know what? You did the damn thing. You paid them bills. You made sure your kids was taken care of. And you made sure you was good and you had a little something for yourself. But if you got people looking down on you and showing you no respect whatsoever just because you work here or you work there or because you don't make as much as they do, you got to remember, you humbled yourself to have this job, okay, or that job. You humbled yourself because you know, guess what? You're not doing it just for yourself. You're doing it for the people you care about. You're doing it to make sure you have something that says, hey, I don't have much, but I have life, health, and strength. By the eyes of the Creator, I'm doing okay. People nowadays have stepping on one another like they fucking cockroaches under their shoe. And it really disgusts me. It really does. Like, it really disgusts me how the human beings of this planet, this so-called superior species that like to walk around grabbing a cock or twiddling their titties or whatever the fuck you want to do to show you're the biggest apex predator out here, okay? But you're not. Because if you are the biggest and baddest apex predator out here, Why is it you ain't helping out the little guy or the lower woman? And I'm not talking about the little people out there. I'm talking about why aren't you helping out somebody who's struggling or probably in the same situation? Like I said earlier, the smallest blessings reap the biggest rewards. And talking down on somebody about where they work or what uniform they're wearing or how they feel or they don't make as much as you do does not mean shit. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you gotta humble yourself and remember one thing. God, in all His infinite wisdom, when He created this paradise for us before we fucked it up, and yes, I mean we as a species fucked up His paradise. When He gave this paradise to us, He did not say, "My children, I give to you the stars to see at night. I give to you the sun to brighten your day. I give to you food from the sea, wheat from the land, and water to drink from the greatest waterfalls in the mountains. All I ask is that you pay me so much money." Where the fuck did this concept of paying for shit even come from? Okay? Where did that even come from? I would really like to know. Come on. I'll wait for y'all to answer. Give me a comment, leave a comment, leave something. Give me the answer to that. Because that sounds like some bullshit with some uninvolved Neanderthals around the fucking watering hole came up with that shit. Okay? It's baffling that we actually sit up here and claim to be the most intelligent species on the planet, but we're not. Like, I'm watching this shit on the news a few days ago about a so-called pastor making his children sleep in the backyard and on the front porch in 10 and 5 degree weather. Now, I can understand that shit when it's hot outside, it's nice and summery, the flowers are blooming, bees are pollinating flowers, and rabbits are fucking like no tomorrow. But in the wintertime when it's fucking ice and snow on the ground and it's raining hail in a handbasket, you got your children sitting outside on the porch and in the backyard sleeping out there. To the fact they done created them a little nesting area like a fucking bird in a nest. That's a problem. And you claim to be a man of God? What? Hell no. That ain't no man of God in my book. Because I get you was probably trying to teach them a lesson. Okay, if you want to abide by my rules, then you can sleep or lay your head outside. I understand that. But at the end of the day, something in your mind got to click and say, hey, I'm not trying to look like a bad parent. So why don't I invite their little bad behinds back inside and tell them the rules and regulations. And then I will let them sleep in their original rooms and stuff. But that didn't even click in your head. You just, oh, no, I show no respect. They show no respect to me, so I'm going to show no respect back. What the hell is happening here? Are we seriously just not using our brains anymore? Is that what it is? Are we not being led by the Creator, right? And I'm not talking about the cross that I ran around my neck. I'm just saying that's a physical symbol. The Creator, His light is within all of us, okay? And we slowly dim it out of us every day. We slowly scratch our name out of the book of life. The more we do the dumbest of shit, okay? We got to forget to humble ourselves. I mean, we forget to humble ourselves, but we forget to do it on a daily basis, okay? We make fun of a person who works at McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell or fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken or fucking Sam's Club because they don't make the same amount of money as we do. Because they don't make a six-figure salary and they don't drive a Benz or a Rolls Royce or have a house on a hill. Dude, who gives a fuck? If you get out here and you walk your ass to your job, or you catch the bus, you catch a Lyft, you catch an Uber, you catch a fucking plane, a train, you hop on the back of a truck to get to work. You're a fucking hero, like the song says by Tom McDonald. Because there's always somebody out here who's doing what they can. All across the land and sea, brothers and sisters get out here, even children get out here and make sure their family eats. And the fact that you actually sit up here and make them feel like they ain't nothing just because you got more money than they do really astounds me. Because I really wonder what moron sit up here and thought this out of the crack of their ass. I'm better than you just because I'm wearing the newest Jordans. I'm better than you because I got the flyest chains on. I'm better than you because I'm wearing the sickest clothes. Oh, my hair look like this, or I'm look like this. Fuck that. This chain I'm wearing, guess what? I made this bitch, okay? It's called handyman skills. This necklace, didn't make it, but I put it onto another necklace, and guess what? It works just fine. It don't matter what you wear, what you look like, what you wearing around your neck, what you got, whatever. At the end of the day, you can't take none of this shit with you when you go up to be with the Creator, okay? When you die, you can act like a fucking Egyptian and bury your shit with yourself, but guess what? 1,000 years from now, the Egyptians didn't know. Their descendants or anybody else will be digging up their shit and taking it and putting it in fucking museums and selling it on the black market. Because a corpse can't enjoy that shit once it's dead. The spirit lives on in a new form of energy or shape or in a new body. But a corpse can't enjoy that shit it had in its previous life. It can try to get that shit back in a new life if the Father in heaven creates it. Wishes it or deems him or she worthy. But I'm saying that to say this. We got to start showing respect to one another. This disrespect of a person because they don't work a higher position than you do, because they don't have a bigger job than you do, or because they don't do as well as you do in your field or in their field. It's astounding. And then I get tired of hearing this term, the price of living, the price of living, the price of living. The price of living? There is no price of living. You're living for the Creator. And those of you who are atheists or of no religion and stuff like that, this message still applies, okay? You're living for your purpose of making sure your family thrives, you survive, and at the end of the day, y'all have a place to lay your head. The price of living don't mean shit to me, okay? Because the Creator, when he spent 7 days creating this paradise before the human race fucked it up, yes, I'm going to reiterate that, the human race, no matter what race, what color, what religion, what background, if you're of no religion, I don't give a fuck, fucked up the paradise he gave to us, okay? When he gave us this paradise, he did not say, my children, I give to you the trees and plants. I give to you the mighty beast of the sea and everything that creepeth and crawleth upon the earth. I ask that you pay to see my creations. I ask that you pay to eat my creations. I ask that you pay to look upon my creations. What? No, he said, you shall have dominion over everything that creepeth and crawleth upon the earth. I ain't seen nowhere in the Quran, and the Torah, and the fucking Bible that he said, you should have to pay to see the creations that he labored for 7 days to create. Okay? Now come on. So where did this concept of paying for shit and the price of living come from, okay? I'm going to tell you where it came from. From a bunch of morons sitting around a watering hole, come up with the concept of, oh, because we have more coins than you do, or we got superior weapons than you do, you have to do what we say. And if you don't, we kill, rape, and defile everyone in your village, butcher, maim, and destroy everything. And then some other moron came along and repeated the same process 350 million years later, 300 BC, pre-100 AD, and continued into today's time. And that's how the concept of, equivalent exchange occurred. Okay, if you ever seen my vampire system, you'll know what I'm talking about. But the point I'm trying to make here, my brothers and sisters, is simple. We are so much more than what we give ourselves credit for. And the fact that we allow some fool, whether he or she, to sit up here and disrespect us and make us feel like we are jack shit on a ham sandwich is really fucked up. Because we are more than what we think. And the person that says, oh, you not that smart, or you not that intelligent, you not that creative, or you will never be this, or you'll never be that. You just look them straight up in their face and say, hey, I know I can be what I want to be. If I work harder there, I be what I want to be. Okay? That's what you need to say to yourself. Okay? Because when the Creator created us, he did not say, I'm gonna limit you to do one job for the rest of your life. No, he said you can do whatever you put your mind to. Okay? The Creator gave us so many gifts: the gift of hearing, the gift of seeing, the gift of smell, the gift of touch, and the gift of taste. Okay? But we have become blind. Like the song Trey sings, open up your eyes to the injustice. We have become blind to the injustice that's all around us, okay? We look down on our fellow man or woman. We claim to be the most intelligent species on the planet, okay? I'm going to give you a prime example. A brother missed his food truck a while back when I was getting ready to go to work, or I think getting off work. They normally give out sandwiches, chips, and juice to these people who have no home or whatever. From they coming back from fighting in a war or whatever, however it goes. Or they just made some bad financial decisions. So now they don't have as much as they used to. But at the end of the day, they still got life, health, and strength. Okay? I felt bad for this brother. A part of my heart pricked like somebody was jamming a tiny needle into it. So I went inside the store, bought him a juice, bought him chips, bought him a sandwich. You know what he said to me? Thank you. You'll always have a place in God's kingdom. I said, bro, I didn't do that to have a place in God's kingdom. I said, if I was out here with no food and no shelter, and I'm just trying to get day to day, I would hope I could find another child of God who will look with their eyes and see the light that shines on the inside, not what's physical on the outside, and be willing to help me out, whether financially or physically or emotionally. Because the second you do that, it's the second you become blessed. People seem to forget your blessings come in many shapes and many forms. And the second you turn away from those blessings, it's the second you actually just throw all that was good and all the good fortune you were supposed to have in your life out the motherfucking window or flush it down the toilet. I'm just telling you like it is, brothers and sisters. Y'all need to rise up and wise up, okay? Respect. Like the song says, RESPECT, find out what it means to me. It don't matter what type of job you work, okay? You a hero. Like Tom McDonald's song says, whether you a doctor, a lawyer, a firefighter, a judge, whether you're a fucking doll salesman or a wood carver, you're a hero, okay? You want to know why? Because you get your behind, you get your ass, whether it's black, white, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, German, Asian, Japanese, or Russian, Chinese, New Zealand, Ireland ass out here, whatever color pigmentation your ass is, and you work hard. And at the end of the day, you can sit down, or at the end of the week, you can sit your ass down and have a nice glass of wine or beer and say, crack that boy open and say, "Ooh, yeah, I needed this." And you can sit there and feel a smidgen of accomplishment, then you done did a good deed for the day. Like the great Creator says, faith without works is dead. And a man that don't work or a woman that don't work don't eat, okay? We have all been working so much on taking care of ourselves that we have looked down on everybody else. We have made fun of somebody else because they have holes in their pockets or in their shoes or in their clothes, in their hats and their gloves. Or because they're not, wearing the same amount of clothes and shoes. I'm going to give you a prime example. A few days ago, I heard this messed up story about a lady who was chilling with her niece or her daughter, and this jackass decides to come and rob her while in a car with her niece and her daughter. And I'm like, the fuck? You done lost your sense of moral guidance, your consciousness. Now, the story of Pinocchio, I'm getting to that. I'm getting to what I'm saying, but the story of Pinocchio goes like this. When Pinocchio was made by the Blue Fairy, or given life by the Blue Fairy, she gave him a consciousness, a little cricket named Jimmy. So he would know right from wrong, and all supposed to do was right and was just. Have we smushed our little cricket, Pinocchio? I mean, Have we become like Pinocchio and chosen not to listen to Jiminy the Cricket? In the original version, Pinocchio didn't want to listen to Jimmy the Cricket, so he smushed him. But in the newer version, he listens to Jimmy the Cricket and escapes from bad things that are happening to him. Even offers his body as firewood to his father after they are trapped inside of a whale. But in the old version, he didn't listen to his father. Went off, thought he could do whatever he pleased. Looked down at everybody who wasn't him. And guess what? He never got his wish to become a real boy. He remained a wooden doll for the rest of his life, basically hunted and discriminated against. Even though he was a living creature in some shape or form, thanks to the Blue Fairy's magic, people didn't see him as that. Is that what's happening to us? That's what's happening to us as a society, as a people. We have stopped seeing each other as living, breathing people. Here's my next question, my brothers and sisters. See this necklace and this chain I wear around my neck? It don't matter what you dress like, what you wear, and what you have. As long as you know you have a little something to your name, and you out here doing it for you and yours, you good, man. Stop giving a fuck about whatever everybody else think about you. You work hard, like the song by Wiz Khalifa. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. And at the end of the day, you can sit your ass down and, like I said, drink a beer, some red wine or a margarita, or you can go out with your girlfriends or your homies and you can just go out to the club and turn up. Oh yeah, get crunk with it. Whatever. If you want to do a salsa dance, it don't matter. Even inside your own fucking crib or in your backyard, have a little party back there. Who cares? Then you done accomplished what you did. Okay, you done accomplished what you set out to do. But people are so quick to judge because they don't have what they want or what they need, or because somebody else has what they want or what they need. God says, humble yourselves. Okay? You look down on somebody else, guess what? A month or 3 months, 6 months' time, you will be in that exact same situation. And that person who you look down on will be in the opposite situation. He'll be in a situation you should be in right now, but you didn't humble yourself, okay? Y'all forget. Faith without works is dead. And a man and or a woman who don't work, don't eat. It don't matter what type of job it is. It could be the smallest job in the world. But guess what? As long as you're the best at it and you do it correctly, and you're doing it for those you love and those you cherish, then you a real G. A gangster, or you're a gangster female in my book. But if you're going to look down on somebody just because you got more wealth and more status and more power than they do, then you a fuck boy, okay? You one of them fuck boys who like to post and play like they out here doing the damn thing, but really they not, okay? That's what a fuck boy is, a definition of a fuck boy. Or in the TLC's term, a scrub. Person who hangs out their best friend's car, makes it look like they had everything or have everything, but they ain't trying to have nothing. They sit their ass at home, whether male or female, and don't want to do shit while living off their woman or their man or whatever, their significant other. I say that to say this. Y'all need to wake the fuck up. Respect is given. I mean, it's not given, it's not given, it is earned. If you want somebody to respect you, earn that respect. But it's, the same goes vice versa. If you don't show that respect to somebody, the second you show disrespect, you set off a chain event which will cause somebody else to show disrespect to you. Y'all need to rise up and wise up. This ain't the way to be. I know it be. It's always me. It's the Aquamarine Amicus Warrior. It's the Heyoka. And I done spoken my piece. Peace.